Composition of sustainable design. Hello everybody. Today I'm going to talk about one of the most interesting themes at present time, sustainable design. This theme applies to almost all things in our world because with its use and development is that we are going to keep our world safe. First, we need to know exactly what sustainable design is. Wikipedia says that sustainable design is the art of designing physical objects and the built environment to comply with the principles of economic, social, and ecological sustainability. For me, sustainable design, in general, is the idea to live with a high level of life quality, but respecting our world's nature. I think that it is a possible idea, and we don't need to leave behind the aesthetic comfort or even the economic aspect in this theme. Sustainable design involves some principles that always need to be present to do a good job that respect nature. In architecture, for example, buildings that are made under this concept need to show us first how to do sustainable design. I mean, buildings need to work as an educational tool that teaches how the functional aspects in a building and the technology involved must be, showing us what materials are cheaper and less contaminant to use them in buildings construction. Other principles that have a relationship with this concept are that they must be guided to create conscience in people's minds. The objective is that people realize that with a good application of sustainable design, we can win in all aspects, from the creation of more jobs to make a good use of our local nature resources to saving money with the use of our own products, because we won't need to import anything. Also, if people understand sustainable design and use its principles, then people are going to value more their own resources and their country. Sustainable design is not only geared to improve the economical part of the subject, but also to improve the quality of people's lives. With this, I'm referring that sustainable design could be applied to almost all things, from a little house to a big city. For example, in a house we can see how people reduce energy consumption, putting a glass water tank on house top to take advantage of the sun's energy and keep the water warm. Another example could be that nowadays people in charge of city government are realizing the importance that public transportation and streets have. With the improvement of streets and public transportation, we are not only save money without the consumption of cars, gasoline, but keep our air safe from the contamination of air. For those reasons and more is why we need to understand and put into practice the principles of sustainable design.